Hi everyone. So a lot of people have been asking me what tomato varieties am I growing? Well, I am growing over 300 varieties of tomatoes this year. So, what do I do? What do I use to start my tomatoes? Well, I like to use in a 72 tray by Jiffy. That's this right here. That's how they come. Now, when you add water to these pellets, they really expand in here and they do a great job. Look how small when they start. Very, very small. And I like using this. I don't just plan on using this and put it right into the garden. I put my tomatoes right into a solo cup. So this is very, very handy. It works out really well. Keeps the moisture inside a little longer. It's just the way I like to start my tomatoes. And then this is the 72 tomatoes I started today, and I label them. So as you can see, everything's labeled by peat pellet, and also I have tape over them. So when you use the tape, it could get wet. So when you use your labels and they get wet, they get smeared and you can't see it. Well, I look at it the same way as when you use those tags. What happens if you hit it over or you they somehow get lost or go on a bomb, you don't see it? It's like a waste of time. And I don't like waste of time. So I also put it in a notebook. So I label here, I label in a notebook, and so I'm always double check when I'm growing. Okay, let's get down to it. Now these are more cherry types. It's cherry and grape and some plums. But there's 72 I'm growing, and I can't wait to show you. So here's the first one. Mega Marley from MB Heritage Farms. This is awesome. I can't wait to grow this tomato. I'm ecstatic about it. They rave about it, MB Heritage Farms. And so I can't wait to grow this cherry tomato. Now I have a whole bunch of places where I got the tomatoes. So some places you have never seen. So here from Tomato Fest, we got the black cherry tomato. One of my favorite cherry tomatoes. I had over 300 varieties of cherry tomatoes. It's very hard to get down to 72. But since I'm only growing the 72 plants, got to narrow it down. And, well, I might have a little more than 72, but we'll see. Next tomato, Isis Candy. Now, I heard mixed reviews on this, but I'll find out myself. Supposedly the skin is a little tough, but it could be from growing conditions too. But so I heard other people say it was outstanding cherry tomato. So we're going to find out with the Isis tomato by Tomato Fest. The next tomato, Galinas. I don't know anything. I got it from Tomato Fest and from Gary Ibsen, and I'm going to give it a go. So I have no idea what kind of type of tomato it is. So yeah, it doesn't really say too much on the package, but we're going to find out about this. A lot of tomatoes from Gary Ibsen's Tomato Fest I never heard of. I heard tomatoes from over the place, not from Gary, not from these types. So some of them definitely, but here's another one. The Pride of Flanders. I never heard of that one either. So I look at my ugly tomato in my hands. It's from working on the soil for the last 3 hours. Ew. Gardener hands. So Pride of Flanders. Another tomato, I have no idea, but we're going to find out more. Now, this is a Fruition Seeds. I like their company. I like what they're doing on their website. I like how they're growing their channel. So some of these tomatoes, check this out. Now, I heard a lot of good stuff about this tomato. Very good, sweet. The Coyote tomato. I love the art they put on these packets too. But I'm not buying art. I'm growing and taste vegetables, right? So, but I heard a lot of good stuff about that Coyote tomato. Another one, the Honey Drop tomato. That's interesting. Look at what it says down below: cherry, tomato, honey drop. If sun gold came in rainbow, 62 days to maturity. So hey, if you say sun gold, I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. I'm definitely there. Sun gold's my favorite tomato. You mentioned sun gold. Whoop, done deal. Can't wait. Next one is another new tomato, but this is the key for this tomato: resistant to late and early blight. So when you grow your garden and you get a lot of blight and stuff like that, or high humidity in your regions, this is the tomato you want to get. So looking forward to that. I'm growing so many varieties of tomatoes. I'm expecting a lot of disease. So I got to really make sure I get those leaves off the ground this year. I got to make sure I do a lot of straw on the bottom of the plants. I cannot have my plants touching the ground this year, especially with these kind of tomato plants. Because some of them don't have the great disease resistance. But during late spring, I'm going to be starting some the tournament tomatoes, most likely the celebrity, and I'm starting a whole bunch of dwarf tomatoes, which probably get me closer to 400 tomato plants at that very end. So here's another awesome looking tomato. Check out this. So cherry tomato, it's cherry embler. Look at that. Look at that color of that. That's something you just want to take off the vine and whoop, gone. This is a tomato. I heard some great stuff on it, but I heard the germination rate is not that good. This is Dancing with the Smurfs. Vivid, delicious, unique. Very unique tomato. So that's Dancing with the Smurfs. So hopefully we get started a couple of those. Well, actually, we're only starting one because I'm growing 300. Jeez, I only got so much land when you're starting all these vegetables, right? But I'll be putting extra seeds in the pocket just to see if we can get at least one out there. All reliable, large red cherry. So they're always reliable. The large red cherries. They might not be the sweetest you're going to grow, but it's a lot better to grow these and put them in your yard and find something at the store where you have no taste out of a tomato today. Sweet Million hybrid tomato. One of my favorite cherry tomatoes too. Definitely in the top 5. Lots of cherry tomatoes. Very good tasting. Very sweet. Gone. Here's a variety I haven't heard, but it's probably going to be a variation of the Sun Gold. It's from Renee's Garden, the Sweet Gold. So there's 72 tomatoes in here. So we're maybe a quarter of the way done. Now, this is an awesome tomato. I had this last year. It's the Fox Cherry tomato. Northeast grown. So that's going to be very good to try. I'm going to have it. And I'm going to eat them. They're going to be gone. Everything's going to be gone. 72 tomato plants. I got a lot of taste testing to do. We also have that cherry, tomato cherry Garcia hybrid. So this is supposed to be a good disease-resistant tomato. Well, we'll find out. Now I've seen this this is a company that nobody's ever heard of, not many. AP Whaley. So I have not heard that this company until this year, and I'm growing the purple zebra. So looking forward to that. Let's see what else we're growing. We have the Pink Princess by Fetco Seeds. We have the Roma tomato, all reliable. The Roma has been around forever and ever and ever. We have Big Mama. Got a huge, this is great for salsa. They're huge, guys. They grow really big. They don't grow a lot on my plant, but they grow really well. Then we also got the San Marzano Wadorta. So that's a approved version of the San Marzano with a little more disease resistance. And again, that's what you really want. Here we have the Cherry Baby Hybrid. That's from Burpee. Also have the Baby Boomer. Baby Boomer. We have the Sweetie Tomato. Also grown the exotic cherry tomato. So that's the description to there. Striped fruits colored green, orange, red, and brown. So we're going to find out what that's going to look like. Also growing the Candyland Red. I've grown that. And excellent. They're all excellent. I love my tomatoes. They're all good. And if they're not good, I'm going to tell you. Anyway, so the Mexico Midget. Now, this plant grew really huge for me last year, but the deer got to it. So I can't really give you a great review on that. From True Leaf Seeds, Super Sweet 100. Another, this is, look, I believe it's similar to oh my God, I just went blank. That's terrible. Sweet Million. I think it's very similar to Sweet Million. So super sweet. It just grows on big bunches too. So gotta love a lot of tomatoes on a branch, right? So, well, not really a branch, but branch to me right now. Hey, it's 1:13 in the morning. I'm doing a video. That's some kind of dedication. Here we also got the Indigo Rose. What a beautiful color tomato. It's very great nutrition levels in this tomato. So check it out, Indigo Rose. Maybe I'm halfway done. We also have Ayasta Valley tomato. What else is, let me see what this is from Sandhill Preservation. It's cherry. Oh, it's a blonde. It's the blonde one. I just call it the blonde one because I cannot say that word. Bono Fetchucci. See, I can't say it. So it's just a blonde tomato. It makes it easier. A lot easier. This is, I heard, is a very good tomato. I've never grown this tomato either. Peace Vine Cherry Tomato. From Burpee, Baxter's Bush Tomato. Now, you're wondering why I wrote this right here. It's because I was trying something, and it was just the way to label my plants last year. So my cells, it was the 75th and 76th cell. I'm also growing the Honey and Sugar Sandhill Preservation. And we got another one from Sandhill, Pearly Pink Cherry. Now, pink cherry seems very sweet to me, doesn't it? Here we go. We got the brown berry tomato from Sandhill Preservation. This is from Ohio Seed Company, the chocolate cherry tomato. Here's a beautiful, beautiful tomato in my Gardener Seeds. There's the tropical. Look at the color. Look at that. It's beautiful looking cherry. It's orange. It's a tropical sunset tomato. Also from Burpee, the purple Bumblebee tomato. Another one. Look at that. Look at that color. And as you guys know, I'm all about color. Cheddar Cherry, this outstanding cherry tomato. They're a little bigger cherries, and they grow awesome in New Jersey. I can tell you that. So that's the Chadwick cherry tomato. The Honey Bunch tomato. It's a grape tomato. It's not a cherry. A cherry is like a circle. A grape looks like, like that more. So, and it is a very good, Honey Bunch is a very good grape tomato. Never grown this before, but we have the lemon drop from Ohio Heirloom Seeds. From Seeds and such. We got the Midnight Snack Tomato. That's a very good. They're all good, guys. I keep on saying it because I want a tomato sandwich. I want a BLT. I want a snack on tomatoes. Give it to me now. This is one of Reed's favorite, the Carolina Gold tomato. So you got the Sun Gold and Carolina Gold. Another one from Seeds and Such. Sugar Rush tomato. Hey, anything that says Sugar Rush, I want it. I definitely want to get it. We got the Sun Sugar. Again, you are saying sugar on tomato? That's sweet. Sweet. There it is. Sun Sugar tomato. From Seeds and Such, the tomato sugary. Man, I feel when you go to hospital because I'm going to have diabetes right away after eating just tomatoes. Jeez. This is an interesting one here. The little, this is a cherry here, but it's a blanc, so I'm kind of confused. Pinello del Visivo. I'm going to give that a try. Anything from Bunny Hop, I definitely want to try. I love Bunny Hop seeds, and I love the people there. Pacino. Now, it's a pink cherry tomato. And so, hey, anything that says Pacino, you're in New York and New Jersey, you got to get it. Hey, now, call me Joey Tomatoes. So here we go. We have the Napa Rose. Why am I growing this? That sounds like wine. Wine and tomato sounds good to me. We also have the chocolate drop. I love my chocolate tomatoes. Cranberries and sugar, something new. So that should be fun to try. Napa Chardonnay. Hey, Napa Chardonnay, Rose. I guess when I was picking these out, I really needed a drink. And I don't drink. Gobstopper. Interesting looking color. Blue suede shoes. When I was younger, I used to like Elvis. So my parents used to have it. My uncle used to have it all the time, and I grew up liking Elvis. So why not get blue suede shoes? Sun Gold Select. Definitely anything that says Sun Gold, I'm getting it. Even though that one's a red one. Sinton Sunrise. From Ellie, she said that was a very good tomato. We also got Gardner Sweetheart. Bunny Hop. Hey, Easter's right around the corner. Got to have stuff for Bunny Hop. Also have Annie Singapore. I think it's one of the tomatoes on our must-have list. From Curtis Jackson is the Karma Purple. It's a multi-flower tomato, so you're going to get tons of big bush of tomatoes. It's going to be nuts. How am I going to pick that? I might as well just pick branches off and just, well, here you go. From the Buffalo Seed Company, the Peach Cobbler Cherry Tomato. That sounds awesome to try. I can't wait. Then we have the Two-Tone Cherry. From Harris Seeds. Nature's Bites. I feel like a mosquito's going to bite my butt and I'll be itching it all day. No. Nature's Bites is a very good tomato. We also got the sweet tomato Eratif. Almost done, guys. From Johnny Seeds, we got Matt's Wild Cherry Tomato. There's Matt's Wild Cherry Tomato. Also from Johnny Seeds, we got the Cherry Bomb. We got the Golden Sweet. And the last couple's from Baker's Creek. Now, what I found out, Baker's Creek is a most awesome company. Believe me, and the The public relations part is great. But some of the tomatoes get a little more disease than others. Maybe because they're heirloom and they're not modified seeds. That's what probably the answer is. But so I try to get my variations in different companies and see what works for me. You got the Rosella tomato. That's going to rival the black cherry. We also have the pink Bumblebee, the sunrise Bumblebee. Now, I know these bumblebees, they grow really, really tall, over 6 feet in my garden. I also have blueberries. So that's my blueberries tomatoes. And we have the black strawberry. And the last packet on this batch I'm getting red tomato, Grapoli, and Vernal. So I have more cherry tomatoes. It's going to be in a video in the next couple of days. I just want to say thank you guys for following me. Look forward to a lot of progress during the year on my tomatoes. My channel is just not about peppers. It's about a lot of other stuff. And hopefully you guys can have a lot of fun following the channel, and hopefully I can bring you insight on how do I grow such great vegetables. Okay, guys. Love you guys. Time to go to sleep. Almost 1:30. All right. Woo. Got to be up in 5 hours. God bless you guys. Bye. Smile.